Hello! I bet you didn't expect that to happen, did you? Me coming from that direction? No, you didn't. Right, in this episode of my review show, series 4, episode 12, I am going to be reviewing the Hornby Mallard A4 Pacific 4468. So let's see how this review goes, because this is the first time I am reviewing a Hornby set. So without further ado, let's roll the titles! Welcome back everyone. Right, we are about to begin the review on the Mallard 4468 Hornby set. So you can tell I'm not just reviewing this, I am reviewing the Dynamometer Car as well, which recorded the speed of the Mallard when she hit 126 miles an hour. Nearly, well, actually today it will be 80 years ago on that day, the 3rd of July 1938. Oh yes, because this is a celebration video and hopefully this is getting uploaded on the 3rd of July, which is Tuesday. So happy Tuesday everyone, hope you're having a nice week, yeah. But wherever you are this Tuesday, I've got a review to do, so let's get down to it. As always, we will start off with the box. So, obviously it says Hornby there, Mallard, image there of the locomotive. It says a National Railway Museum, which is in New York, by the way. I've been there 4 times this year so far. Then it says R3251 LNER 462, which is the real configuration. We've got a 462. 4 small wheels at the front, 6 huge wheels in the middle, 2 wheels at the back supporting the cab, and then obviously you've got 8 wheels for the tender. So yeah, this is limited edition. They've only made 510 of this version of the great A4 goodbye. This is the second wave of these models because Hornby did bring out the great A4 gathering, which was for the event, the great gathering at the National Railway Museum in New York, which all 6 remaining A4s, which are still survive today, went to York Museum. To celebrate Mallard's 75th anniversary of breaking the record, which was 5 years ago this month. And I obviously went back then, but didn't spend too long there unfortunately. But with this set you do get the Great Gathering nameplate, which goes on the front of the Mallard. And then you've got to get a Mallard as well. It includes etched headboard and 2 etched nameplates. So yeah, there you have it. So at the back, we will have a look. Tells you all about the Mallard. I'll let you read all that, because it's going to take time for me to read all that. Moving on, shows you the full collection of them. All you get: the Mallard, Bittern, Size and Grizzly, and the others, which I don't really know. I do know more A4s, but not them three at that side. But the main three is Mallard, Bittern, and Size and Grizzly, because they are absolutely famous. And it needs, well, when this came out, you need to get all these cards so that you could get a display case to put them all in. Fortunately, I didn't get these back when they first came out. I got this one on eBay this year, and it cost me a lot of money. And that is the box done, I believe. We've got some right in there you can read. The Great A4 Goodbye Again, limited edition, 510, and that, and it tells you it is DCC ready. I have upgraded this with DCC, so it's DCC fitting now. You can play sound in it and it is absolutely amazing. You can check out the 4K video I uploaded a couple of months back. So yeah, I'll put that link into the description. That's the box for that. And the certificate that I got with it is this. This is number 298 out of 510. It tells you about the Mallard again. It's been signed. And there you have it. Certificate saying that I own the 298th Mallard that they made. Now onto the box of the Dynamometer Car. Yeah, it's hard to pronounce as that, but oh well. Box, well, I think you have to build this, to be honest with you, but I bought it all ready built and it was in there. So it says it's been building it, doesn't it? So, this is Golden Age Models Limited. That's all it's got in there. And that's that done. So let's move on to the Locomotive. Right, here we have the Locomotive. We have spring buffers. We've got nice detail, the number 4468. And it does say Class A4, if you can see that. Class A4. There you go, we've got some couplings here, which is a very nice touch. So yeah. And you put the headboard there. Probably have to use that blue tack. You've got the gold whistle. And I love the A4's whistle. The sound of it is just absolutely spectacular. Got a double chimney here to make it go for much faster than any other steam locomotive. And it's streamlined. And it's inside this streamlined casing is, well, the boiler looks exactly the same as an A3. You know, the Flying Scotsman, because it's, well, it's designed by the same person who designed the Flying Scotsman, Sir Nigel Grizzly, of course. Nice dark red wheels there, goes well with this blue livery. The LNAR, London and North Eastern Railway, that stands for. Got 4468 again, and we've got, if we can zoom in, there's somewhere right in there. It's just built in Doncaster. You can't really see, but it was built in 1938. It did come out in March. It did leave the workshop in March. Nice detail with the numbers 4468 and the LNAR logo. And we've got some windows here. And then we've got, if we can zoom in without it blurring out, this is a plaque to say that Mallard went 126 miles an hour on the 3rd of July 1938 and broke all records for steam traction. The other side is quite the same. Marvellous detail with the wheels, pistons. You do get cab doors on the cab as well, but one of them has been snapped off unfortunately, but the other one's still on. If I uncouple the tender slightly, you can see all the details in the cab. Got the firebox, got the brake. That wire is connected to the tender because of the DCC that is in the tender. You've got some seats in the Mallard, which is quite realistic because they are seats in the Mallard, and I've sat in one of them in the actual steam locomotive. Got valves and all that stuff in there, everything to make the Mallard go and stop. Moving on to the tender, you get some fake coal here. Obviously you can't real coal with it because it'd be too big to go in here. LNR, 8 wheels. Spring buffers as well at the back. Some railings here to climb on board, look. Some steps to get on top of the tender. And then steps there to get onto the base of the tender. The tender does hold tons and tons of water. And this tender isn't a corridor tender, which means that the train can't go on for long journeys like the Flying Scotsman can. The Flying Scotsman has got the corridor tender. So that basically is the Mallard. Right there. It is a magnificent detailed model, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. But without this carriage, the Mallard wouldn't have any proof that she went 126 miles an hour, because the carriage is able to record the speeds of every locomotive that pulls this carriage. And Grizzly himself designed this as well. It's LNR Dynamometer Car. If you go to York, in the National Railway Museum, you can see this carriage, and Mallard is actually not like this, by the way, because Mallard in the museum is on the tracks and is coupled up to the Dynamometer Car. You can see it's got a white roof, it's dark brown, like maroon colour. You can see it inside, it's got a lot of machinery in there to record all the speeds. And obviously it's got a corridor door at the front and at the back. The buffers are sprung again and got windows at the back. Got couplers as well, got doors. The doors don't open now, by the way, but it is a nice touch when you connect it to the Mallard, because 80 years ago she was pulling that carriage with other passenger carriages trying to get to a fast speed, and she did it with no struggle at all. Around Peterborough she broke the 126 miles an hour, and before she reached that she passed the train station there and she broke all the windows. Yeah, and everyone who was in the Dynamometer Car spilled their coffee all over. They couldn't keep it still as the train was going too fast and the carriage was just bouncing up and down. Anyway, the cab just have windows at the top and you can open and close them very difficultly though. There's just extra detail there. I think that comes to the end of the review on the first Hornby train I have reviewed. If you would like to see more Hornby train reviews, please like this video and comment what you like to see, because I've got more A4s. I've got the complete silver A4s. The silver locomotives that I have got are Silver Link, Silver Fox, Quicksilver and Silver King. And I've also got Bitten, but I'm keeping that one brand new because it's part of the Great Gathering set, and that is number 1, the first ever one to be made for that rave. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Thank you for staying tuned right to the end, and I'll see you next week. So don't forget to subscribe to get notified when that video is uploaded. Bye for now.